गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधे कावस्तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मोकमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्रीप्राणगोपालकं प्रभुं नित्यानन्दवंशदीपं यद्गोपालनन्दनं गौरप्रेम प्रचारकं वन्दे मदनगोपालं। जय निताय, जय श्री राधे। बिलाप कुसुमांजलि कथा। Today also very special day. Here, Dr. Saab, he just said that everyone they are following Deepavali today. But today is actually Bhuta Chaturdashi, Naraka Chaturdashi. Yesterday was that same connection. Bhuta Chaturdashi. The people they are explaining Bhuta means the ghost. But no. Bhuta means past. Not ghost, past. And Naraka Chaturdashi. On these days, Sri Krishna, he killed Narakasura. And then he freed 16,000 girls, princess. So that's why today is very special day. Killing for our all demoniac nature. We must kill on this day. Because some nature which is connected with this material world, it's creating some blockage for bhajan. Sriman Mahaprabhu, he advised to develop such nature, trinadapi shunichena tarori vashavishnuna amanina manodena kirtanya sadahari. Trinadapi shunichena, we must be very humble. We must be very tolerant, like trees. Amanina manodena, we must respect everyone. Because if we can respect everyone, that means we are dominating our ego, false ego. That's why here in Radhakund, in Vaishnavism, one part of our sadhana is Madhukari. You know that? It's very important. Why it's very important? Madhukari. That means you are begging for food. You are asking for food to someone. You have to go to their door and asking to give some food. It's known as Madhukari. Why it's so important? In any temple here in Radhakund, if we'll go, we'll get prasad. Noon time prasad, at the evening time prasad, always in every temple. It is not that distributing prasad. So what is the importance of this Madhukari? To destroying our ego, that pride. If you have nothing, that means if you can bend yourself, then you can jump. You cannot jump just standing straight. No, it's not. Before you jump, you have to bend. Then you can give force, pressure. Then you can jump. So, in bhajan also, we have to jump. But for that before, we must know how to bend in front of our acharyas, Vaishnavas. So that's why to destroying our ego, which is most demoniac nature, to show false ego, pride, we must kill. We must destroy everything. Then we can enter. In Raghunath Das Goswami, he said that everything, your proud, your ego, it's connected with this material world. How long time you'll keep that in your heart, that false ego, that pride in your heart, which is connected with this material world. So, it will never allow you to go inside bhakti. It's completely opposite. Love and false ego, ahamkara. And from ahamkara, also one thing we are getting, it's irsha, matsarya. Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Narottam Das Thakur, he says that you have to change the mood of that great 6 urges, which we are saying the 6 enemies. Krishna Seva Kamar Pane, Krodh Bhakta Deshi Jane, Lobh Sadhu Sange Hari Katha, Moho Ishta Labha Vine, Mado Krishna Gunogane, Nijukto Kuribo Jatha Tatha. Krishna Seva Kamar Pane, we have to offer our lust, that karma, for Krishna. Lo Krodh Bhakta Dishijane. We must have some anger to protect our bhajan. And we have to show that anger when we'll say that somebody is just blaspheming our guru, ancestors, our Ishtar. So that time we have to protest. We have to show our anger. Lobh Sadhu Sange Hari Katha, we must use our great to associate with the greatest Vaishnavas. For Krishna Katha, Lila Katha, we must use our attachment for our Ishtar, not for this material world. So in that way we can change the vibe. But one enemy we must remove from our heart, that is Matsarya, jealous. That jealousy is destroying our prema. Where is pride, false ego, jealousy, love will not enter in that place. No. If there is love, there is no such kinds of things. If there is that jealousy, pride, that means you must sure there is no love. Completely opposite. So that's why Raghunath Das Goswami, he says here, we must attest with our Swarupa. We must be attached with our Swarupa. If there is no avesha, attachment with our Swarupa, then that external avesha, external attachment will come. And how long time we have that external attachment, we cannot enter in our Manjari Sadhana, Manjari Bhajan. We cannot engage ourselves in that seva of Srimati Radharani. So that's why we must be very pure from our heart. We must try to develop love, not pride. Yes, pride must be there. Aham gopi bhartu padakamalayor dasha dasam dasha. Pride must be there. Yes, in one hand we are fallen soul, but in other hand we are dasanudas of Srimati Radharani. We are dasanudas of Sri Krishna. And Prabhupada Saraswati, he said that Aham gopi bhattu padakamalor dasho dasanudasho. Not even dasanudas. He says, I am the servant of his gopi bhattu, Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna's dasanudasa dasha. So we must keep that pride in our heart. We are not like all other fallen souls in this planet. No, we are very special because we are worshipping Srimati Radharani, our Ishta, our Swamini Srimati Radharani. How the gopis, they said. But it must be in limitation. Because if it is going so high, it's also sometimes giving us problem. Oh, I'm a great Vaishnava. Such kinds of ego is coming from our bhajan. We must be careful about that. In Manas Shiksha, Raghunath Das Goswami, many times he reminds us, you must be careful about that. Yes, you are Vaishnava, but don't show that pride. I am a greatest Vaishnava. That's why Rupa Goswami Pad in Upadeshamrita, he said something very surprising. Krishneti yasya giritam manushadriyeta. If you see someone dressed like Vaishnava, wearing kantimala, tilak, and his japamala, chanting Mahamantra, Harinam, so you must offer your pranam by mind, manas. Manas, not just jump to his feet. Why not? Because he said, you are not allowed to destroy others' bhajan. If you jump to his feet, So some ego will come. Oh, many people, they are offering pranam to me, so I am a greatest Vaishnava. So that ego will grow, it will increase. And when that ego, I am greatest Vaishnava, it will appear, it will develop, it will increase so much. Then also, by that ego will fall down from our bhajan. Then some aparadh will come. Then we'll start to see everyone, oh, they are foolish people. They don't know anything about bhajan. We'll start to advise everyone, no, you have to do that. No, not in that way. We must be very polite. We have to respect everyone, but carefully. Manasadriyata. Offer manas pranam to everyone. And to well-known Vaishnava, yes, we must go to their feet, lotus feet. Because bhakti will get from their lotus feet. Sri Guru Charana Padmu Kevalo Bhakti Sadma. What is the meaning of Sadma? Sadma means the home. Home of pure bhakti, Kevala bhakti. And what is that? Sri Gurudev. Sri Gurudev is the house, is the home of pure bhakti. So in that way we have to respect, and then it will help us to develop that attachment with our Swarupa. Raghunath Das Goswami again and again he reminds us here that if there is no Swarupa Avesha, attachment with Swarupa, then you cannot engage yourself. You cannot merge in that mood of Manjari Bhajan. And how we can? Raghunath Das Goswami describing his experiences here. So, we're aware that Tulasi Manjari, after Snana of Srimati Radharani, Abhishek of Srimati Radharani, she is offering graces. She offered very beautiful blue cloth. Not only blue cloth, also the bangles also blue. For what? To remind Srimati Radharani about Krishna. That's why Srimati Radharani, she loves that color, blue, royal blue. So Tulasi Manjari, she knows that. And then she brought one very beautiful red cloth, like Uttariya. It's the second part of her dress. If she is offering everything blue, why this red? And she offered that cloth is not so wide, not so spreaded. It's very thin way. And it's covering her waist. It's for Krishna. It's for Krishna. Because he also loved red. When Krishna will come, so Krishna will get that Uddipana Vibhav. What is Uddipana Vibhav? Which is increasing the mood of their meeting. Which is increasing the mood of Srimati Radharani and Krishna for each other. That Krishna is with me. And only to see the dress of Srimati Radharani, Krishna will run to Srimati Radharani, oh Radhe. It will remind that red cloth, which is very thin, it's covering her waist and also chest. It will remind Krishna from distance the lips of Srimati Radharani. Because it's described the lips of Srimati Radharani colored like pomegranate flower. Pomegranate. Pakkobimbadharashti, which is ripe pomegranate. So when Krishna will say that Srimati Radharani is there, maybe he was going to another kunja. But if he will look to Srimati Radharani, so he will run to her. To attract the mind of Krishna, Tulsi Manjari. The Manjaris, they're always doing this. They know how to attract the mind of Srimati Radharani, how to attract the mind of Krishna. She offered that red cloth and she placed a mirror. Radhe, now you are satisfied? Maybe you are satisfied. It's also after we'll offer dress to the deities. After that, we must show them the mirror. We must show them the mirror. They must see. So Srimati Radharani is satisfied. And now the hair already dried. Hair already dried, she has to make, now Tulasi Manjari has to make the braid. But before that, something is very nice. Paniyam chinavastrai shashimukhi shanakai ramya mridbanga yaste yatna dusharya mudda mudad dishi dishi bichalan nitra minanchalayam sranau raktam dukulam tadaparamatulam charunilam shirograt sarvangeshu pramodat pulakita vapusha king mayati prajajyam. Something very nice, he said. Panyam chinavastrai. When she was cleaning the water from her body, she mentioned, Tulasi Manjari mentioned that water is like drinking water, panyam. Yes, we are drinking the charanamrit. What is charanamrit? The Abhishek water, isn't it? But we are not saying that that is drinking. Yes, we are taking charanamrita. That we are not just for our trust, we are using charanamrita. It's maybe one drop of water from charanamrita, from that Abhishek water. But Tulasi Manjari says, you know, I was really so thirsty. When I was watching that water is dropping all over from her body. From her body, that water is dropping, so that desire developed in my heart. I should drink that water. Why after Abhishek I should take only the Charanamrita? Because I can get all those water from the China Vastri, by which cloth she was cleaning all those water, the towel. I can get all those water from towel to squeeze it, so I can drink. And maybe if I drink that water, I'll never get that thirst again. It will destroy all my thirst from all my life. And you know, that desire, it's developed not only in my heart, also in the heart of Krishna. He is also thinking, this water he should drink. Because he is very near. He was near. He was watching. She was praying to Tulasi Manjari, please give me some water. I'm really feeling so thirsty, so I need some water. Yes, you can drink. There is drinking water from the pond, very clean. No, not that. I want this water. Panyam China Vastrai, he Shashimukhi, he Radhe. Now Krishna also Chandra and Srimati Radharani also Chandra. Now Tulasi Manjari, the previous sloka we say, Jito Vidham Mukha Padme. But here she is addressing Srimati Radharani, he Shashimukhi. Shashimukhi means moon-like faced. Why she is moon-like faced? We know Krishna is Krishna Chandra. So Tulasi Manjari is saying that, you know, you are that Chandra, that Shashimukhi. Chandra known to everyone that it's Kalankini. We can see so many spots in the Chandra, in the moon. Is not? So it says Kalanka. What is Kalanka?
Black spot.
Black spots. Black spots. So you were that black spot for Krishna Chandra. And now in your face I can see Krishna is there. Only to see your face, it reminds me that Krishna is there. You are so absorbed in Krishna Chandra, now your face also looks like him. Hey Shashimukhi, maybe you are that black spot of Krishna Chandra. So please be careful. Do not show this face when you will go in front of society. So you must use that veil. Otherwise everyone will recognize Krishna there in your face. So you must be very careful. Hey Shashimukhi, your moon-like face, but that moon is not that moon who is on the sky. Your moon is Krishna Chandra. Your face looks like Krishna Chandra. So Srimati Radharani She was listening the advice of Tulasi Manjari. Okay, I'll be very careful about that. Now you have to make the braid. You have to decorate my hair. Prakshalya pada kamalam tadanu kramena Goshtendra Shunudaite Tabakesha Pasham Ha Narmada Grathita Shundara Shukshma Malyair Vening Karishyati Kada Pranair Janoham. Radhe, please come to that place where I should decorate your hair and all over your body. Now I have to prepare you for Krishna. And in mind she is saying that at the same time I have to remind you about Krishna. I'll decorate you how Krishna is doing everything with you. So she brought that very beautiful garland made by Narmada Shakhi. Narmada Shakhi, because she is very expert to make the garland, and Tulasi Manjari she brought. Look, Narmada, she made this garland for you. So I'll decorate your hair. And she start to do that braid for Srimati Radharani and decorating with that very beautiful garland. But before that, she decorated her lotus feet. Prakshalya pada kamalam. Hey Goshtendra Shunu Daite, please come. Brajaraja Kumara Vallabha. The same word, Goshtendra Shunu Daite and Brajaraja Kumara Vallabha, the same word. So please come here. Don't forget, you are not alone. You have to prepare yourself for Krishna. And I have to do that. You cannot do that by yourself. What Krishna likes and how he likes, this we know better than you. Because always we are doing this. If you will start to decorate yourself, you will never. Because you love to absorb in the mood of Krishna. You are always thinking about Krishna. So you cannot do perfectly. Maybe you will use your bangles to your feet, lotus feet. You will use your ankle bell as necklace. So everything will be disorder. Because it's always happening. When the beloved of Krishna, they are thinking about Krishna, when they will connect their heart with Krishna, it's starting to disorder everything in their life. So if with others will happen that, what will happen with Srimati Radharani? In Ras Leela, when all the Brajgopis, the beloved of Krishna, they are coming there, Devadadev Mahadev also wanted to join there. You know? He also wanted to join there as Gopi. And he manifests that form as Gopi, very beautifully dressed, Very beautiful. And we went there before everyone to look at him. Krishna recognized. Then also he asked, who you are? I'm your gopi. Krishna said, no, you are not my gopi. Yes, you just call me by your flute. That was your invitation for me. So that's why I run. No, you are not my gopi. Wait, I can show you my gopis. When they will hear my invitation, my flute, what will happen with them, you can see. So just after some moment, all the Braj gopis, they come very near to them. And Krishna showed Devadidev Mahadev. Look at them. So Mahadev was surprised to see that everything was disorder. They used red lac on their eyes. They used their bangles to their feet. They used ankle bell as necklace. Some of them they forgot. They were ornaments but no clothes. They forgot everything. Someone was offering, maybe serving to her families. So she started to run with all this. One bowl of sabji and one spoon in their hand. So in that way they are coming to Krishna. Everything will disorder. So then Devadidev, he said, yes, I am not your gopi. I know you are Shankar. I know you are not my gopi, but Shankar. Mahadev said, you know, Krishna, I had also that desire to enjoy you as gopi. But to look at them, I realized, no, I'm not really allowed there. By their mood, they are so higher than me. But I want to serve you. Yes, you can protect this place. No one can enter here and make some disturbance to us. So you just protect. So we can see Gopishwar Mahadev is there. He is protecting all Braj. That's why the rule of Braj Parikrama, 84 Kos Braj Parikrama, the first we have to do puja in Yamuna, then we have to get permission from Gopishwara Mahadev. Then we can do Braj Parikrama. Because if Mahadev will not allow us to enter, then we cannot enter in Braj. So that's why Gopishwara Mahadev, you can see here also Gopishwara Mahadev, is that?
Yes.
So everything will disorder. So if with all others will happen like this, what will happen with Srimati Radharani? That's why Tulasi Manjari says, Radhe, we know better than you. You love to absorb in Krishna. But we love to prepare you for Krishna. So that's why always we are thinking the manjaris thinking how we can please Krishna by preparing you. And it's for you. That's why always we're thinking about you. Always our meditation is for you, only you. And it's connected with also Krishna. Raghunath Das Goswami says, if your heart, mind, intelligence is not really working together, then you cannot engage yourself in seva. Everything must be together. When it will be possible for us, then we can engage ourselves in that seva. So, how that meditation will come? Raghunath Das Goswami says, Bhajami Radham Aurobindo Netram. I am always worshipping the eyes of Srimati Radharani. Why? Because there, in that eyes, there is Ishta of Srimati Radharani. In the eyes of Srimati Radharani, we can see only Krishna. Only Krishna is there, nothing else. যদি নয়ন মুদে থাকি অন্তরে গোবিন্দ দেখি নয়ন খুলিয়া দেখি শ্যামে. Somewhere she says, Srimati Radharani, she says about how she attached with Krishna. She is describing that situation to her Sakhi. যদি চলে যাই পথে শ্যাম যায় মোর সাথে সাথে চরণে চরণ ঠেকাইয়া. Sakhi, you know, when I'll go to Yamuna to fetch water, always Krishna is following me. Sakhi says, we never sin. We never sin. We are also going with you. But we never sin. Krishna, no. Yes, I can feel. And sometimes he's trying to place his feet in my feet. Charana charana thekaiya. He is so close to me that we are working together and his feet is always touching my feet. So he absorbed in Krishna, so that's why in her eyes only you can see Krishna is there. Raghunath Das Goswami, that's why he says, Bhajami Radham Aurobindo Netram. I am worshipping that eyes. Lotus eyes of Srimati Radharani. Smarami Radhang Madhuro Smita Hashyam. I am meditating always very beautiful smiling face of Srimati Radharani. Always meditating. Because it's the most sweetest place. Madhurang Madhuranam. If you compare her lotus feet, how much sweet? It's sweeter than anything. So that's why always I'm meditating that Srimati Radharani look at me and smiling. That smiling face is accepting. It's showing me that she is very pleased to me. So it's mercy, it's blessings, smiling face. We are going to Sri Gurudev, and in front of the deities also, we want that they should say that, okay, I am blessing. I am blessing you. We want that they should say by words. And to Gurudev always we are saying that. We are thinking that he is the servant of us. Isn't that? That's why when we'll enter in, when we'll go in front of Gurudev, so first thing, before he will advise me something, before he will order me something, we are ordering, please bless me. Then also, okay, it's okay. I'm blessing you. No, it's not enough. Please place your hand on my head. So we are ordering. No, in that way we'll never get that blessings. But how we'll get that? Only to their smiling face. When I'll go in front of Sri Gurudev and Gurudev look at me with smiling face, that's the blessings. That's the mercy of Sri Gurudev. That means he is pleased to me. So we must meditate about that smiling face. That when we can see that she is looking at me, Gurudev is looking at me with smiling face, that's enough. He has not to place his hand on my head or say, you are now protected, I am blessing you. So no, not in that way, only by that smiling face. We have to feel that he is pleased. So that's why Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, he mentioned here, Smarami Radhang Madhuro Smitasyam. I am meditating about that very beautiful smiling face of Srimati Radha Rani. Because by that smiling face, I'll get that mercy, that blessings. And to get that permission that I am accepted. She accept me and allow me to her seva. Vadami Radhang Karuna Bharardhang. I'll always sing about her mercy. How beautiful. Always I love to describe. Always I love to sing her mercy. And we have to do that same. Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, you can say he is the deity of bhajan. Raghunatha Dasa Goswami is the deity of bhajan. Swarupa, bhajana Swarupa. He himself bhajan. All his life, a great teaching for us. Then why Raghunatha Dasa Goswami is saying this for us? We have to do that. We have to meditate in that way. We have to describe, we have to glorify. That is our duty, glorifying our Guru, glorifying our Ishta, Swamini. It's our duty. So, Badami Radhang Karuna Bharardam Tato Mamanyasti Gotignaka. I have only one way. I have only one place for me. There is nothing except Srimati Radharani. So in my knowledge, there is nothing. Only Srimati Radharani is there. In my realization, there is nothing. Only Srimati Radharani is there. In my wisdom, there is nothing. Only Srimati Radharani is there. So, and in my activity also, there is nothing. Only I know how to serve Srimati Radharani. If you ask me to do something else, I cannot. Because I only know how to serve Srimati Radharani. It's love, it's bhajan, it's meditation. We have to prepare ourselves in that way. When we'll get such mood, when we'll really follow Radhakund Das Goswami, what he advised here, then maybe one day we can feel our swarup and we can engage ourselves Seva of Srimati Radharani, in the Seva of Srimati Radharani. There is no option. There is only one way. And only we have to follow this way. No shortcut. No other options. Okay, not from this way, okay, and another direction, no. Yes, in worshipping Krishna, there is so many different ways. You can worship Krishna in so many ways. Bhurini bhuri karmani sratavyani vibhagasha. It says in Srimad Bhagavata, thousands of ways are there to worship Krishna. So you can follow any one to worship him. But for Srimati Radharani, only one way. Only one way, there is no other options. We have to follow, we have to develop such mood. Bhajami Radhang Aravinda Netram, Smarami Radhang Madhuro Smita Hashyam, Badami Radhang Karuna Bharadyam. So we have to activate ourselves only for Srimati Radharani. If we can, then the mercy will come from her. We have to show our love. Sometimes we need to show our love. Otherwise, love will be there, never it will accept. So, first we have to show our love in that way. Hey Radhe, I am here waiting for you, only for you. Not for even Krishna. I am waiting here only for you, so please look at me. Toto mamanyasti gotirno kapi. I have no option than you. If you say, okay, you can find another, no. I have no way. My target, my goal is only you. So please look at me. When we can show such love, attachment, dedication to Srimati Radharani, because they love. Why Radhakund Das Goswami said, Badami Radhang Karuna Bharatam. I always glorifying Srimati Radharani by singing, by my words to everyone. Why he said? Because they love to hear. They love to see. So that's why one Aishwarya is there from Krishna, you know, that in every part of this Brahmanda, in every Brahmanda, Krishna places his face. His lotus hand, lotus feet. For what? To hear, to see how his devotees crying for him. Same Srimati Radharani, she is always watching two manjaris, two sakhis, two sadhakas who has such mood. She loves to see how they are crying for me. I have to know their love. How much dedication is there. They must know how to cry. So, we have to show our love to Srimati Radharani, to attract her mind, to attract her heart. Then she'll look at us. Then we have to pray how Tulasi Manjari says here. Prakshalya pada kamalam tadanu kramena goshtendra sunudaite tavakesha pasam ha narmada grathito sundara sukshamalayir bening korishyati kada puranoir janoham. When I'll be in that group to whom you love, Brajaraja Kumara Vallabha Kurashimantamani Prasidame Parivara Ganushate Yatha Padavi Menadavyasi Bhavet Karunang Muhurathaye Param Tava Vrindavana Chakravartini Opi Keshirupur Jaya Bhavet Shachatu Prarthana Bhajanam Janaha. Rupa Goswami Pad. He prayed, I want to be there in your big family. Same word. Goshtendra Sunudaite, Brajaraj Kumara Vallabha. He Brajaraj Kumara Vallabha, he the beloved of Krishna. So I know you have very big family. But at the same time I know there is a big place. So please allow me there in your big family as a very small servant. I want to be there in that group. Here Raghunath Das Goswami he says, I want to be there in that group to whom you love, you love. So maybe now you are not really satisfied to me. So that is why I am reminding all this previous Leela I have done. I serve you. So please look at me, please come to me. Raghunath Das Goswami in his meditation, he is preparing Srimati Radharani for Krishna. That time is coming of their meeting. Until that time, she has to manage Srimati Radharani for Krishna. Because if that viraha will increase so much, so no one can manage Srimati Radharani. Until that time, Krishna will come and take charge of Srimati Radharani. Until that time, She has to manage everything. So, she is serving Srimati Radharani and at the same time praying. In two moods. In one mood, as Tulasi Manjari she is serving, and in sadhaka mood, Raghunatha Das Goswami he is praying, I want to be there. What Srimati Radharani will do if she will satisfy by her service? So, we'll see in our next lecture. Tomorrow we cannot continue because tomorrow is here Deepavali. I visit. Yes, I have so many things to do. And at the same time the boys, they arrange something.
Can we have katha a little bit earlier?
When?
6.
6. Also late. 5:30. If 5:30, then we can continue.
Yes, of course.
5:30, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow 5:30.
No problem.
So tomorrow 5:30, we'll meet again here. So Jai Nita.